Hello and welcome. My name is Maria and I'm from Practice Test Academy. And today I'm going to talk you through the most important steps that you should complete when you're preparing for your management case study exam. As well as that, I'm going to talk you through our newly designed innovative products that will certainly help you with your preparation. And on top of all of that, we have some exciting and valuable new features that I cannot wait to share with you. In the first 3 minutes of this video, I'm going to explain our effective approach to the management case study exam. Now, near the end of this video, we're going to dive really deep into showing you exactly how our packages are constructed. There are fundamental steps that you need to cover while you're preparing for your case study exam, and as you can see here on the screen, they are as follows. Now, the first one that we have here is reviewing the technical knowledge. And this is not only what's required from you in terms of technical knowledge, but what you already know. And you need to have a good understanding of both what's required and what you already know. Then we have analysing of the Preseen. And we do this thoroughly from a commercial point of view, and then from a performance, enterprise, and financial point of view. Last but certainly not least, we have practicing mock exams while practicing your writing technique with mock case study answers. And I have to say that many of you are going to find that this is possibly the most crucial step of all. We have put so much thought behind the best possible preparation materials for case study students, and we've analysed what's available out there and compared our material just to make sure that we are not only offering more than our competitors, but making sure that we are the most cost-effective solution of all. Now, we've recently asked our students what their biggest obstacles were when preparing for their case study exams, and we've consulted with our own tutors on how to address all of these issues. Many of you have said that you sometimes feel lost in the preparation side of things and you don't know what to review and when. And we get that. This is why we split our content into manageable weekly chunks, and we genuinely think that this solution is the home run of case study exam preparation. We just want to offer you the best support that any provider could by making it into a step-by-step process for you. We have the MCS Essential package here along with 3 remaining upgraded packages, the MCS Advanced, the MCS Master and the MCS Ultimate package. The Advanced, Master and Ultimate packages will include everything from the Essential package, but it also has that extra benefit of mocks as well as a marking service and our recently launched webinars and one-to-one tutoring. I'll talk more about that in detail shortly. Our standard Essential package covers the following key content areas. Now, one thing just to note here is that we've logically split the material into easy to follow steps, and these steps are in an order so that, in our professional opinion, will be the most efficient and effective way of preparing for your management case study exam. In our first step, we're going to introduce the concept of case studies, and we've called it an MCS Kickstarter. And here you're going to understand what's being examined, what's expected from you, and what your role is in the exam. Also, you'll find out how the exam is structured, how to prepare for it, and how to plan and write your answers so that you can maximize your marks. After laying the initial groundwork, we'll move on to analysing the Preseen. First, we'll analyse everything on the document, a complete commercial overview if you like. Our tutor will then highlight the important bits, analyse the information presented and expand on it and give you more real-life examples. Now, industry analysis, it will also be included and you'll find a really handy summary document in there too. Then we'll move on to analysing the Preseen from each paper's point of view. Now, P2 is the leading paper in the management case study, so we're going to devote a full week to that. Then we'll spend another week focusing on the E2 perspective, and lastly, we'll wrap up with the F2 paper. In each of the 3 weeks, we will start off by revising the technical knowledge from the week's theme paper, so that's going to be P2 in the first week. Now, it's important to emphasise here that these 3 papers are tested in a slightly different way here. It's all about the application of your knowledge, not necessarily what you know. Now, this is why standard revisions of your objective test papers might not be too useful for the case study exam. We need to know how to apply that knowledge to the case study, and this is exactly why we've prepared what we have for you. Then we will delve into analysing the Preseen from the performance perspective. We will dive deep into P2 threats and opportunities. And with that analysis, we're going to cover all the necessary P2 I can statements. Now, just to reinforce all that knowledge and information, we will kick off with the writing process. We've prepared 5 tasks for each paper based on the current Preseen. And to reinforce all that knowledge and information, we will kick off with the writing process. Now, we've prepared 5 tasks for each paper based on the current Preseen. We believe that writing, particularly writing solutions for mocks, is the most crucial part of your case study preparation. Now, we want you to avoid the common mistake that most students can make while preparing for their exam. They start doing mocks far too late and sometimes not even under exam conditions. Now, we believe that if you start writing and solving mocks almost from the beginning, you'll find that preparing the structure of your answers and then developing your points will become second nature to you. Now, that is why we're not only going to get you to write solutions to single paper related tasks, but we also encourage you to start preparing solutions for mocks right from the 3rd week in, so that you can cover at least 5 mocks before you sit your exam. You will have 5 mocks professionally written by our Practice Test Academy tutors and an extra 2 bonus mocks courtesy of BPP. Now, we've carefully crafted the questions and their solutions, and I can say with full confidence that the quality of these mocks is definitely at the higher end of the market. Starting from November 2021, we're also introducing 2 webinars. Now, the first webinar will take place on the 3rd week on a Saturday, and it will last for around 90 to 120 minutes. And this webinar is going to cover the fundamental Preseen points with an industry background overview, as well as having a mock exam walkthrough and a question and answer session in there too. The second webinar is going to take place on the last Saturday before the exam week, and it will dive deep into the most important management case study points. There's also going to be a discussion on the likely issues, as well as a live mock solution brainstorming session. Also in the 6th week, we will focus on ethics, IT hot topics, and again on mocks. Now, ethics, it's an important part of every case study, and in almost every exam variant, you're going to find that there's a task related to ethics. And this is why we've developed a condensed course specifically on that topic. And since CIMA is going into the direction of digitalization and automation, we've also prepared an insightful course on IT hot topics too. In the final week, your confidence should be well and truly boosted, and we'll summarize what we've covered so far, and you'll get some last-minute tips for the day of your exam. So that should at least have covered what's included in our Essential package. If you are, however, subscribed to our Essential package and you feel you need more in-depth practice and understanding, you can always upgrade to a higher plan, which comes with between 1 to 5 professional mock marking services, as well as other perks too. Or instead of upgrading, you may wish to purchase our mock marking service as a single add-on. Now, you should definitely get your mocks checked. Can you imagine constantly repeating the same mistake and nobody ever mentioning it to you? It will just leave you to repeat that same mistake over and over again, and worse still, in a live exam. Now, by getting your mocks professionally checked, you'll get a chance for someone else, possibly from an examiner's point of view, to assess what you've written and how you've worked out your answers. Now, our tutors will verify your answers and give you tips on areas that you can improve. Now, this valuable service, it only costs £45 a mock as an add-on, or it's included if you subscribe to one of our Advanced, Master or Ultimate packages from the start. Our recent launch of our one-to-one tutoring service was due to public demand, and already we can really see it taking off. Now, it's exclusively available for students registered to our Ultimate package, but we might make it available as a single add-on by sometime later on in the year. Now, included in the one-to-one tutoring service, there's an analysis of your progress, and there's 3 45-minute online Zoom sessions with our expert, just you and them. Now, in these sessions, you can ask our tutor anything case study related and discuss their analysis of your work. It really is the secret tool that any student needs in order to pass their exams efficiently. Now, subscribe to our newsletter or keep an eye out on our social media posts, and you'll find more information on any upcoming available add-ons. So there you have it, a walkthrough of what our tool includes and how it can help you maximize your chances in passing your management case study exam. Thank you so much for listening. We wish you every success in your exam.